stuff. This is actually about Benny Hanna attacking Taylor Swift. That's right.
Right. This is like a perfect example of how marginalized becomes the new norm. And this is so Bugs Bunny. Remember watching Bugs Bunny cartoons when you were a kid? And you get up on Saturday morning, or for me, Sunday morning, and Bugs Bunny would be on the telly, and you would turn on the TV and you'd watch Bugs Bunny. Okay, well, there are a bunch of jokes in which Bugs Bunny.
I forgot. Taylor Swift and Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes.
Dresses in drag because it's funny, because we're laughing at it, not because Bugs Bunny is expressing his alternative sexual orientation, not because Bugs Bunny is a queer icon, because it is funny when a man dresses as a woman because it is absurd. Because
wait, what does he think drag is? Like, does he think like drag queens are dressing that way not for some like not to invoke some level of like humor? Does he literally think drag queens who, when they're not in drag, are just gay men for the most part? Like, does he think, oh my God, these guys literally think drag queens are just trans, which is what I was saying before, where I was like, oh, their anti-drag bills are actually just about like, you know, just trying to eliminate trans people from existence or like being in public. I've never laughed at a drag show. I just nod solemnly. Like Ben Shapiro has seen drag shows and he goes, oh, this is unacceptable. But very clear to me that they are being 100% serious. There is no humor to be invoked in this situation.
Because men dressing as women is stupid and absurd. That is why. That's literally the point of Bugs Bunny dressing in that way. Right? Every time he does so, in order to fake out Elmer Fudd, it's a joke, guys. It's a joke. But no, Looney Tunes, a cartoon for kids, has now decided that we have to be absolutely serious about all of this. In fact, they put out a rainbow paletted series of images of Bugs Bunny in drag, again, because it was funny. And as
wait, I don't understand. Like, sir, you are complaining about Looney Tunes. I mean, what was I expecting? We are, of course, talking about the guy who only recently covered the worst thing that's happened in America when the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique went woke. I mean, who could forget important political commentary that Ben Shapiro spent time covering and talking about with the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique or whatever the fuck it was called?
I say, happy Pride, get your drag on, rainbow flag, Looney Tunes. So now Bugs Bunny is a queer icon. Who knows?
This doesn't make any sense. It's literally Bugs Bunny doing drag, which is no different than like all of the drag queens doing drag. It's the same purpose. The only difference is you're having an issue with this because in your mind that's different, and you have to justify all the hatred that you feel towards people doing drag now, right? I'm just understanding that Ben has no fucking clue what drag is. Like he like literally thought that people were being serious when they wear like, you know, gigantic knockers and stuff like that. Like, here, let me look up famous drag queens, right? Like, does he think, I don't know, what are some like famous drag queen names, right? He could have just like Googled it, by the way. A drag queen is a person, usually a male, who uses drag clothing and makeup to imitate and often exaggerate female gender signifiers and gender roles for entertainment purposes. Yeah, Trixie Mattel. Like when he sees like Trixie Mattel, does he think that, you know, Trixie Mattel is like serious? That's like a serious person? Like,
on this year because I have the GLAAD Awards in New York City, and I was taking a trip down memory lane. I was like, whatever happened to that big crazy wig that I wore to DragCon like the second year?
Like Ben Shapiro's looking at this and going very, very clearly, this is a man pretending to be a woman. And you know, I mean that in a transphobic way. And not like what it actually is. You know what I mean?
Beautiful, right? Gorgeous, nice, giant, just incredible piece of work. This wig, I believe, is 8 wigs, but over the years of just sitting in a closet, and it's just started to fall apart. Do you see how it's kind of just all over the place? So I thought this would be a fun little project to come on camera and like kind of rehabilitate the wig myself, because I used to do my own wigs. I'm not going to DragCon this year because I have the GLAAD Award.
So like, oh, by the way, there are of course, like, you know, trans people that do drag as well, for the record, obviously. But like, looking at a situation like this, okay, looking at a situation like drag, okay, and thinking that it's in any way, shape, or form meant to be serious is literally insane.
Almost live from Almost Hollywood. It's time to play the All-Stars, All-Winners Snatch Game. And here's your host, RuPaul.
Welcome, everybody. Let's meet tonight's Snatch Game contestants. She's People Magazine's sexiest man alive, Michelle Visage.
Hi, everybody. Hi.
He's Playboy's Playmate of the Year, Ross Matthews.
I demand a recount.
Are you ready to meet our celebrities?
Conservatives are literally the campiest motherfuckers, and they have no radar for camp at all. Yeah, like, this is supposed to be like deliberately, I mean, it's camp for a reason. That's the purpose. Like, these are people who are, you know, dressing up for theatrical reasons and oftentimes in a humorous capacity. I'm trying to explain this in the most like A-worded way I can for the likes of Ben Shapiro to understand. However, of course, the entire purpose of Ben Shapiro's assessment of the situation is to vilify trans people in general.
Bugs Bunny may in fact be pansexual. I mean, that may threaten the future.
What a stupid thing to turn back. What a stupid thing to just get back into this video with, dude. Fire.
Future species of bunnies, but that's the way it works. This is also stupid, right? We're now retconning what exactly
he's talking about this with like the most severe terms. Like, he's like, they're retconning Bugs Bunny, hypothetically. Like, bunnies are gay as shit, dog. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like, bunnies in the real world, okay? Like, actual real live bunnies are gay as fuck. Okay? But Bugs Bunny kisses dudes all the fucking time too, but like, you know, it's a cartoon.
telling me now that Some Like It Hot, which was mocking drag, is now a pro drag movie. Like, that's the whole thing. It's so silly. It's so silly. And that wasn't the only thing that
Everyone knows in Space Jam, when Michael Jordan was able to make his arm a lot longer at the end of Space Jam, that was real. Michael Jordan is capable of doing such impressive feats.
they were celebrating. And they put out a series of tweets surrounding this new idiotic trope. Here we go. Up, look at that. Tom is now a gay icon. Sorry, the Sylvester the cat is now a gay icon. Really exciting. Sylvester is chasing
Is that even Sylvester?
series of tweets surrounding this. Look at that. Tom the cat is now a gay icon, turning into a gay icon in the process. For children. Amazing.
Amazing.
Amazing. And people are tweeting out things like, I love her. What a woman.
Okay. Hold up. So he's saying that, like, it was okay when Bugs Bunny was doing a bunch of gay shit, okay, when he was a child and he was watching cartoons, but it was because, like, he was making fun. In his eyes, like, he thought Bugs Bunny was making fun of the gay stuff. But when Sylvester is doing it, or Tom, or whatever the fuck, I don't know what the character is. That makes two of us, I guess. When they're doing gay shit, it's, like, unacceptable now? Like, I don't get it.
And Looney Tunes writes back, what a maroon. Like, so the entire corporate sphere, for kids, again, this is for kids, because Bugs Bunny is directed at children. When's the last time you watched Bugs Bunny? You're probably 10. Okay, like, this is the new norm. It's a norm. You take pride in a new norm. You don't take pride in violation of a norm. Pick any norm in life. Is there a month celebrating the violation of the norm? I'm going to need, like, an example of it. Meanwhile, Microsoft is partnering with GLAAD to improve LGBTQ plus minus divided by sign representation in Xbox games. Again, this is directed at the kids. And the reason it's directed at the kids is because this is what you do. As an adult, you teach.
What's funny about that is, didn't Xbox change its, like, icon immediately, or did I get fake news? Yeah, dude. Yeah, they fucking flipped it to hell. They literally, yeah, for Diablo, which is awesome. I mean, I think it's pretty funny that, like, they went from gay Xbox to, like, all of you gays are going to hell. But then again, Lilith is a queer icon, and she is mother, so probably gayer than the Pride logo to be, you know. Wait, what does he have to say about that? He's mad about, like, GLAAD partnering up with Xbox for gay representation. What do you think Diablo is? Diablo is the most bisexual game I have played since Hades, which, ironically, is not a dissimilar concept, both in the way that the game is played out and also with the characters in it. Okay? It's also satanic. Like, quite literally satanic. How so? Seriously? How is it bisexual? What do you mean? How is Diablo bisexual? Have you seen the characters in it? I mean, Hades is bisexual because have you seen the characters in it? Diablo, also bisexual. Have you seen the characters in it?
Teach kids norms. Everybody keeps wondering, why is this all directed at the kids? Why are they trying to trans the kids? Why are they trying to teach genderqueer to 8-year-olds? Because the whole point is to inculcate a new set of norms so that they themselves feel better about the set of norms that they are living by. They are trying, the advocates for the LGBTQ plus minus divided by sign new norm are trying to change the norm. The way that you change the norm is by recruiting the children.
Emma just flexing over here. He's like, yeah, lol, look at how bisexual my character is. Also, look at how many fucking legendaries I have, dog. That's what he's doing here. Very subtle, M. Hud. Yeah, no, I just wanted to show you how bi my character is. That's why. That's not because of how much of a fucking legend acquirer I am. Get on the game, loser. I want to. In a little bit.
That's why I've suggested before. It's not about sexually grooming children. It's about ideologically grooming children. Now, if those kids become confused and sexually oriented in various directions, so much the better for this movement.
I don't want to hear about how easy it is to get legendary items through fucking Gamba because my experience has not been that. Okay? Shut the fuck up.
I don't see anybody making the argument on that side of the aisle that something has gone wildly wrong when there's a 1,300% increase in trans identification inside of a couple of years. That's all just to the good. And it's just more expressive sexual behavior. But that's not really the goal. The goal is change all of society's views about the norm, substitute the new norm for the old norm, and then everyone will live better, happier lives. This is why, in the end, this is a battle against biblical morality and traditional morality. That's what this is. You know, Taylor Swift, her silence was deafening. You remember that time that Taylor Swift used to just be like a person who sang songs and without auto-tune didn't sound amazing? Well, now she has decided that she's a political leader of sorts. So she was doing a concert in Chicago, and she took a moment to celebrate Pride Month because this is requisite, and then she made a political speech.
Get his ass. Come on, Swifties. Come on, Swifties. Get his ass. Are you fucking kidding me?
Senator from Illinois here.
He fucking pulled a shut up and sing on Taylor Swift. Are you kidding me? Come on. Most powerful constituency in the United States of American history. White women in the suburbs activated. White women in the suburbs with disposable income are about to be on your ass, dude. Taylor Swift crosses generational boundaries, okay? White women in the suburbs with disposable income, and also white teenage girls as well. It's fucking Jover, dude. It's Jover.
And one of the things that makes me feel so prideful is getting to be with you and watching you interact with each other, being so loving and so thoughtful and so caring. And so being with you.
Oh my God. Gaylor is real.
During Pride Month, getting to sing the words to "You Need to Calm Down," where there are lyrics like, "Can you just not step on his gown?" or "Shade never made anybody this gay," and you guys are screaming those lyrics. In such solidarity, in such support of one another, in such encouraging, beautiful acceptance and peace and safety. And I wish that every place was safe and beautiful for people in the LGBT community. I really wish that.
Right. So notice the language here. The language that's pitched to the public is, we just want to be safe. We just want to be left alone. That's not what's happening. Have you noticed that?
No, that's literally. Wait, what? Man, what the fuck? First of all, does Ben Shapiro think Gaylor is real? That's number one. It seems like Ben knows about the Gaylor memes, okay? And secondly, like, no, that is kind of what it is. You know what I mean? Like, Pride is supposed to be a celebration of, like, people coming out and being proud of their sexuality. Because for a very long time in America and in the Western world especially, you know, that kind of stuff has been heavily persecuted. So that's it. It's like pretty basic stuff. It's not even all that crazy. Oh,
that's what's happening in society. They literally lit up the Department of Agriculture with gay pride flag. Does that sound like a safe space, or does that sound like an actual religious movement that is seeking to substitute one set of morals for another?
This is ridiculous. Like, first of all, listen, for children's cartoons, like, you know, they probably, representation probably is important in that regard. I mean, I know it is. That's why he cries about it all the fucking time, because it allows children to understand that, like, one, trans people are a thing, gay people are a thing, and maybe it's not wrong to feel the way that they feel about themselves and about their sexuality, their sexual orientation, or their gender identity. Okay? But let me tell you something. Not a single fucking child is looking at the Department of Agriculture's, like, rainbow-colored lighting for that one night that it was colored rainbow colors and going, oh, fuck, I'm gay as hell, dog. That's insane. Okay? Who is being indoctrinated by the Department of Agriculture? The cows, Ben? Who? Who is looking at that and going, wow, shit, man, I'm gay as hell?
That's seeking to supplant truth about human relations and about progeneration and about the decency of certain sexual activity, or the utilitarianism of certain sexual activity, if you wish to remove morality from the equation, and replace that with subjectivist pride. Right? It is truth versus pride. That is what this is about, which is why...
It's truth versus pride. It's truth versus pride when, like, half of what Ben's advocating for here is literally to, like, deny the truth that, like, gay people exist in society and they should feel comfortable. That's it. Hasan, as a child, I often looked to the Department of Agriculture to get me through tough times, to be the moral compass as a struggling teen. Found a Swiftie dissing Ben. Yeah, that's you, the boy RJ. And you just tweeted that. Why do chatters do this shit all the time? Who has Twitter anymore? Very white supremacist of you. I mean, yeah, I guess. I'm holding out like that fucking one Japanese guy on the island, okay? That's me on Twitter. 30 years have passed, and I'm like, nope, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving, dude. I'm not leaving this fucking island. All right, I blasted it.